got water on the brain.
I'd like to share another article by Gerardus. It's on the subject of metaphysics. This is Article 1, in his words. What is metaphysics? My life and the way I live it now. Gracefully and with an inner smile, metaphysics is the study of reality, a study of mind by mind. It is an abstract and speculative study that includes mankind and life itself. It is as old as mankind, and many discoveries have been made by the great thinkers of the past. In no way do I intend to put myself on the same level as the great thinkers of the past. But in my own way, I feel that I have discovered many clues that help me to live my life gracefully and with an inner smile. Possibly I could share some of these clues with my fellow man in this changing world. I have studied metaphysics for more than 25 years, and I have come to amazing conclusions. This is due to the fact that my intuition reached a higher level, and this has helped me to look at life from a different perspective. I also started to channel metaphysical writing and poems that taught me that there was a lot more to life than I had ever expected. I gained a knowing about life that is worth more to me than what is taught by the majority of the religions of the world. Here are some of my conclusions. First of all, we all live forever because we are eternal beings. The death of our physical body is not the end of our existence, since we continue in a different mode. What we have learned in our physical existence becomes an aspect of our subconscious mind, and it becomes available to us in the future. In other words, nothing is ever lost, and all our experiences become the source of knowledge and wisdom in our future endeavors. Secondly, each life or existence is a self-chosen affair, and we select lifetimes according to our needs. Our soul, therefore, lives more than one lifetime, and in all lifetimes we gather knowledge for our soul or selfness. We are all children of the universe, and the wisdom gained in the past determines the way we behave in the present. We are driven by the values and desires of our subconsciousness. Our subconsciousness is an individualized aspect of the is, the infinite subconsciousness. It stores the wisdom of the universe, which is available to us all. Thirdly, the universe, or life itself, is not governed by a system of punishment or rewards. Mankind is an expression of the universe, and the energy of the universe is of a neutral order. We are our own masters, and the consequences of our actions in our lifetimes on earth are dealt with upon returning to the spirit world. Our conscious mind, or awareness, survives our body, and it forms the continuation of our infinite existence. If some actions in our lives have been less than desirable, it is possible to correct or compensate for these in other lifetimes. We are born then under conditions that make it possible for us to enjoy or endure the fruits of our past. We are the ones who judge our behavior, and we have no other option but to fulfill our destiny according to the law of the universe in order to progress towards higher levels of consciousness or awareness. The law is the law of one. In short, this amounts to knowing that all of us are really one. Fourthly, we as human beings, we as human souls or God beings, have always existed, for we are aspects of the creative force. This means that we participate in creating the universe and the world at all times. Time and space and matter are commodities that are recognized by us via our senses, brain, and conscious mind. They form the reality of our physical environment. Our conscious mind accepts this reality as real. In actuality, the substances we call matter are vibrations of energy. In other words, time and space, as well as matter, from the illusionary scenery or stage upon which we perform our play. These vibrations of energy are the vibrations of the universal mind. Our matter world is the energy of consciousness or mind vibrating within a specific range of vibrations. There is only mind in different forms. There is nothing else. We are entities who live in our own universal mind, as well as that we are the vibrations of this mind. This mind is of a holographic nature. All aspects of this mind are miniature images of the holographic source. Possibly, the interference pattern created by our mind as such, and the holographic source forms the holographic reflection we call our body. In any case, our body is but a shadow we accept as solid or real. We are the creator and the created. Our entire existence of life takes place in this universal mind, and all visible and invisible universes are aspects and thoughts of this universal consciousness. We as man live within a certain realm of this creative consciousness, and we are the witnesses of our own life or reality. To study metaphysics will prove to each and every one of us that we are the creator and the created. The drastic changes in the world at the present are part and parcel of the transformation we are experiencing from the third dimensional expression of mankind into the fourth and or fifth dimensional expression of ourselves. We all will become more aware of our own greatness as souls or God beings. We will also become more familiar with the many endeavors we have been engaged in since the creation of Earth. We have been here from the beginning. The world is still going to be our home for a long time to come. In the very near future, we will be introduced again to some of our older brothers who are our guardian. They left us in isolation for the last 10,000 years or so, in order for us to descend deeper into our matter creation. In the future, we will reach for the stars, technically as well as spiritually. We are the creator in the form of mankind. The entire universe is a holographic matrix, and we, as a human being or soul, are an image of this matrix. Infinitely small, but complete. This means that we have the same characteristics as the universal mind, and all we need to do is recognize this and nurture the energies of our inner nature. All of it is there. We pass through this school. Naturally, there is no way whatsoever that I want you to believe all this, and whether I am right or wrong is a matter of your discernment. It took me 25 years of this lifetime to come to these conclusions, and possibly I've been at it for many lifetimes before. Time, however, as well as lifetimes, are but temporary illusions. I know that I will live infinitely because I'm a divine aspect of my own creative mind. When I live in a physical reality, my body functions as my individual spacesuit, or as the temple of my soul. We are all here to discover who or what we really are, and so far I am doing extremely well. The planet upon which we live at the present is like a gigantic school. We pass through this school. Many have gone before us, and no doubt many will follow. What grade are you in, Sonny? There are different grades in this school, and the majority of the students vary from infant to baby to young souls. Then there are some mature souls, and a few old souls. I place myself around the 65% finished mark with this particular Earth curriculum. It really does not matter, however, where one is located, for our lives are not necessarily lived in a precise sequence of progression on the ladder of awareness. So it is well possible that I have to finish some simple lives yet, and on the other hand, I might have to experience a few lives on the higher end of the spectrum as well. All lives are lived simultaneously anyway, so I only refer to my progression from a linear point of view. When I return to the spirit world, I will find out for sure where I stand on the ladder of awareness. No doubt there is always more to go. One could meditate upon this and connect to the real self. As a rule, however, my Western mind is too jumpy to be subdued to the clarity of the sublime. No big deal for me. For some time ago, I decided to stay in the midst of things and try to share some of my thoughts and ideas. I know that this life is a self-made affair, and my self-judgment is one of joyous approval. That's why I have this inner smile, and this means naturally that I am happy to be where I am and feel rewarded by what I am doing. I would like to project you in the same state of mind, for it is most enjoyable, and I hope that it is contagious. Be your joyous self like I am. Sincerely, Gerardus.